welcome to China Talks 1111. This is my documentary's first episode called Not So Different. This series name is called Through My Lens. Please introduce yourself and anything you would like the audience to know about yourself.
My name is Melissa, and I'm here to help every young individual or anyone who's in a struggle or has gone through something that they need help with.
Okay. What would world peace look like to you, and how has your life's experiences shaped your answer?
Unity, peace, and love. And it shaped me in a way that I can see the younger generation in need of a lot of assistance
Okay.
and comfort.
Okay. So what is one thing that you think the world needs to hear?
It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out. It's okay to love yourself and be you.
I agree, because I feel like a lot of people don't reach out for help because a lot of people feel like I should have it all together. Especially we have this thing where a lot of people put an age on their time frame and everything. And I tell people, like, it's not about your age, it's about just going out and doing it. So I definitely get that. Definitely get that. How do you think that money holds so much power, and what can we do to change that?
People think money makes the world go round when it's love that should make the world go round. So with money comes power, but you got to know how to use it in order to endure it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but go a little more further detail, just a little more detail.
So with money, it can be the root of the evil.
Okay.
Unless you know how to properly manage what you have.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, don't let the money control you. You control the money. Don't let the money overtake your personality. Don't let it change who you are. It's okay to make it, but don't let it take over you so much where like you're forgetting your true essence in life.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. How can we do better at fixing humanity?
Working together. Make the world change. Loving each other, caring for one another, being there for each other. Stop being racist. Stop thinking that you big tough, whatever you want to call it, but showing who you are deep down inside without feeling like you're going to be judged, without having to prove who you are by being tough.
Okay.
Learning to love yourself, you know?
I get that, because a lot of people do try to portray like this got it all together type of person. I've been there before, like, oh, I gotta have it all together. Everybody look up to me. I can't show like I'm down. But then I started realizing like me showing that I have my down days actually helps people. Like, whoa, but you have down days too. Like, shoot, I didn't know that you had down days. I had down days. So definitely get that. Like, I'm just understanding like we do not have to be always so strong, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to have those emotions, and just being human and a human experience.
It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to be you.
Definitely. I like that. It's okay to not be okay. All right. What truly inspires you?
What inspires me is seeing people come together.
Okay.
We may not see it often, but to see the younger generation, I've seen, a few younger generational children come together and work together and try to change the world little by little, day by day, one by one.
Okay.
So it inspires me to see, like an example, yourself. You're out here trying to help other people by bringing other people together. So by you bringing other people together will also help the younger generation open their eyes and see, okay, it's okay to be who you are, but it's also okay to see through your eyes and say, this is who I am. It's okay to be me.
What is something that you would like the audience to gain from this documentary?
Be yourself. Learn that it's okay to open up and reach out for help, not to worry about what other people think, and know that within your mind, mentally and physically, that if you need something or you need advice or if you need someone to be there for you, don't be afraid to say, hey, I need this or I need that or I need someone to talk to. Doesn't matter the age you are. It's okay to reach out and say, I need love. I need care. I need mental, physical, and emotional help. It's okay, but always be you, no matter what.
Okay. I like that answer. because it's definitely to a point where I say like we need to be more open with asking for help as individuals, no matter what age, whatever ethnicity, sexuality, all of that. We need to be more open with asking for help because a lot of us are just secluding ourselves, and that's what the whole point of this documentary is for, is to allow people to be open, saying like, hey, like, I'm not okay, like, I need some help, I need this advice.
Even if it's just someone that needs to come up to somebody else and say, hey, I've been trying to talk to somebody or tell somebody, hey, I'm gay. You know how hard that is for people these days. Well, for the younger generation, let me tell you, it's okay. It's okay to be you. There's support out there for you. Watching these films, I guarantee you that you're going to know how to reach out after this. Just know that it's all right. Who you are is who you are. Be yourself. Be who you are. Be the person you want to be. Don't allow nothing to stop you, because the amount of strength that you have will bring you so far in life. Keep pushing forward.
All right. Any last words you would like to leave for the audience?
Unity, peace, love. Be you, and don't be scared to step up and say, I need help.
Always. Thank you much for being part of this documentary. A lot of you guys are doing a lot that you don't even know, but you're going to see.
Coming through.
We have Tay here with us today. She's going to be answering some nice, deep questions. Okay, please introduce yourself.
My name is Tay, and pretty much I'm here to help and help others tell their side of the story, get my side out, and make it work.
All right. What would world peace look like to you, and how has your experience shaped your answer?
What will world peace look like to me? No homeless people, everybody living peaceful, mental health taken care of, everybody just supporting and caring about one another, a lot of love, kids coming up right, no police brutalism, all that, none of that. Just a peaceful, positive world, you know?
Okay,
that's just what it looks like for me.
How has your experiences shaped your answer? Like, what did you go through that made you feel like that's what you wanted to focus on, that you think would be for world peace?
For me, my experience would be because I experienced a lot of mental health issues, and I experienced being turned away, shut down, just not being taken serious. I also have a child with mental health. I've been trying to seek help for a minute. So, you know, I've also had police target me. I've had people target me because of my skin color. Yeah, I've been a victim of a lot of things. That's why I say,
we know.
Yeah, that's why I said this world needs a lot of different things.
What's one thing that you feel like the world needs to hear?
That's a good question. One thing I feel like the world needs to hear is that everybody deserves a fighting chance, no matter who you are. Like I said, everybody deserves a fighting chance, and just to spread world love, you know?
Okay. Why do you feel like money holds so much power? What can we do to change that?
The reason why I feel like money holds so much power is because that's all there is out here. Is just people throwing out money left and right. No matter where you go, it's just money just being thrown out. Like, people just using their money to buy simple things, no matter what it is. It's just money makes the world go around, and that's sad.
Okay, I agree. How can we do better at fixing humanity?
How can we make it better? Just like I said in the beginning, just give each other support, love, positivity, keep hope alive, and just keep everybody mental health, whatever it is, just keep one another open, and everybody has to have open minds and just have an open heart along with it, and just make it what it is.
Now, I agree, because it's like but I feel like a lot of people are like that because a lot of people don't have people to talk to, you know, and this is why, and what you guys are also helping me do is spreading that awareness and telling people, like I said, we are not also different, you know, we go through different things in different situations, but a lot of us kind of tend to always feel like it's just us. So like, I do definitely agree with that.
Right, and I agree with you too, because there's not a lot of help out here. Nobody really has nobody to talk to. Everybody wants to judge, and everybody wants to hate. Like, nobody got time for that.
Okay, do you feel like you've had people around you that you felt like that was safe to talk to, or do you feel like it was easier talking to like maybe a stranger, or maybe you've never talked to somebody about it?
I would say both, because I've had people around me that I thought I can talk to and they just wasn't it. And then I've had people that just I randomly met, such as yourself, and just come
Yeah.
out and just talk and converse. That's the type of stuff that I like, and I feel everybody deserves that as well.
Okay. What truly inspires you?
My kid.
Okay, that's a good answer.
My love and my passion for my kid, and making sure he doesn't come up the same way I did, making sure he has an open eye and an open heart and mind for the world, so he knows how to receive and accept and just prosper from everybody, and he can do it for himself as well. But it has to start with me, you know.
Definitely. Spend that advice, telling him, like how life experiences is. You're gonna have your ups and downs. Everything gonna be perfect. Some days you might have the answer. Some days you might not have the answer. Even myself, I find myself sometimes like I'm not always knowing the answer. And most people look at me, be like, well, you always giving advice, but sometimes I gotta sit down on my own and be like, I see myself from a different point of view. So that's why I always tell people the best way for you to actually heal yourself so that you can help others around you is picturing yourself in front of you and what you feel like would need to be told, or
Right.
your adult self sitting next to your younger childhood self and saying like the world. That is a good way to have it, and I feel like that's the best way to actually get through the kids, because kids have emotions too. They get angry, they get sad, they get depressed, and a lot of parents. That's why I say I want people to understand that kids have emotions as well, and stop telling your children like, oh, a child should be seen, not heard. A child should be seen and heard as well. They should be heard more than just seen. A lot of people don't recognize your children are acting different, and you can't tell when your kid is off. You gotta know your child. You get what I'm trying to say?
You gotta know them up here too as well as here.
Definitely.
And if you don't know that, then you can't help them and they can't help you.
Preach. Okay, so the last question is, what is something that you want the audience to gain from this documentary?
Something I really want them to gain, the audience, from this documentary. I want them to not only understand the documentary, but I want them to feel it. I want them to hear it. I want it to change lives. I want it to just be like, oh snap, she's just like me, or he's like me, she's like me. Oh, I'm not alone type thing,
Yeah.
I want it to be just a real eye opener, just something that you want to run and tell your friends or whoever,
It will be. Listen, I got a lot of great people. A lot of y'all had a lot of good words that y'all said. Y'all spit game. That's why I said I want it to be raw material. I don't want it to be rehearsed, the things like that, and that's all I want is natural material. So definitely like that's a good outlook to say. And that's definitely what I want people to gain from documentary of just understanding one another, understanding like the next person might be going through something more than you do. We all got our down days, but somebody might be a little bit more down than you are. You get what I'm trying to say?
Everybody's always going through something, but you got to look at it like you said. The next goes through it just as worse as you.
Hello, and welcome to China Talks 1111. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Nathaniel Taylor. I'm a musician and hopefully can be a humanitarian in the future. Yes.
Okay. So I have a few questions for you. We got rundown questions, we got 5 questions, we got a bonus question. Question 1. What would world peace look like to you, and how has your life's experiences shaped your answer?
World peace would look like, it would look like everyone getting on the same accord and just basically understanding each other in depth and not just ignoring each other and not, acting like we don't exist with other people on the earth. I think that would shape world peace, and my life experiences on it would basically have been, little moments of people giving people food on the trains and stuff, or helping people in their personal lives, personal dilemmas, and emotional situations, and yeah.
Okay, so basically just acknowledging other people. stop ignoring people, acting like they don't exist. Because we all exist. We all would like for people to acknowledge us in some type of mannerism.
Standoffish aspect to life. Yeah.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Hello,
What is your name?
Juan Hernandez.
Juan Hernandez. Welcome to Shana Talks 1111. This is a documentary series called Through My Lens, episode 1, season 1. Not so different. Not so.
World peace, no violence, no money, more crops, more civil way of dealing with stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
The word. You know, I always say the word. I'm a Christian. And I believe that if the world was to focus on the word, that everybody could understand the importance of each soul.
And when you say the word, because most people might not know what you mean, I
the
do.
Bible.
The Bible, Word of
The
God.
Bible, the Word of God. And I believe if people get to that point, then they will be humbled enough to appreciate one another.
Yeah.
And we can go through with our lives in that way.
Okay, okay. I think that you think the world needs to hear it.
The people that live in the community, the people that are poor, the people that are going through poverty.
So you're basically saying like we need to be helping our community more, help people more poverty.
We need to get heard.
We need to get heard. And what you mean by heard? Like heard in what way?
The government is not hearing us. They're not coming to hear us. They're not understanding what our struggle is on a daily basis.
Definitely.
Like, you gotta live in the hood to understand the hood.
Pretty much.
Money holds so much power because it is a necessity, but it has become too much of a necessity.
Okay.
And it's become praised and worshipped as another deity that we don't need any more deities because it's many. But I think that what we could do to change that is to, I wouldn't say delete money because it just wouldn't work because they're already trying to delete money. But I think that it would just anybody to just spend a little less, hold your money, save a little more, and realize that structure in maintaining just even $5 for a span of 2 days or something. You know.
Okay.
Don't use all of it, even if you got it to use it. Just use as much as you allow yourself.
Okay, alright. I like that answer.
How can we all do benefits in humanity? Basically piggybacking off the first answer of the first question, I think that everyone needs to get more acquainted with each other, more lively with each other. You know, walking around, I don't see lively people. I see drug-induced, depressed, awkward, standoffish people, and my spirit can't deal with that. So I need activeness, even though I'm not always active.
That's something that the government has to fix. Because the government strict us from doing anything of the stature. If we group up and be in a mob, we gang banging. We had rallies before, like back in 2001, we had the Black March and all that, but we don't hear about it because why? Fucking government.
Music and God.
Nice.
Music and God will always inspire me more than even any other human being has ever done.
As it should.
For me. And
Granted.
if I didn't have music and God, I'd be a hot mess.
Admit to it, because a lot of people don't understand that.
I'd be a hotter mess. I'll say that.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have something that draws your
Something,
your
yeah.
peace, your mind, that just takes you from away from life
Yeah,
itself. And
that just stabilizes me through the madness. I've met many people who couldn't deal with their certain current situations, like at all. They were almost, and I can't even get the word for it, but I was always able to deal with that. And I think that if people can look at their pain as something you don't have to deal with all the time, then we will get to a place of being happy most of the time.
What truly inspires you to live another day?
I like that. And why do you say living another day? Like, if the audience is watching and they would say, okay, what do you mean by living another day? Anyone could just wake up and live another day. What about your day inspires you to live another day?
Taking care of my health,
Okay.
stepping out my house.
Okay.
I lived the lifestyle before in the streets, so I get PTSD. You don't know who's trying to cap you.
So what would you tell people who want to live that street life? Like, oh, that's the cool life. Like, I got my boys, I got guns. We could go out and do what we gotta do. Got protection.
I'm a former crip. This shit ain't no club. That shit is headache. It's a 9 to 5 that you ain't getting paid for. Nigga, if you really get thorough with this shit, the biggest gang that we have is the government and the cops. If we didn't have those two, real gang bangers would took over.
So why do you feel like the cops and the government are the biggest gangs?
Because we got cops that are dirty. I'm not saying all of them are dirty. I frankly do not like cops because I have bad history with it. So I don't fuck with cops. But if we didn't have cops, it'll be so much violence. Look at Memphis, look at Seattle, look at upstate New York, look at Philadelphia. Those are the top rate, high rate hoods that are worse than New York.
I love that question. Wisdom, just assurance in life, knowledge that it's more to your physical body than we even can understand.
Yeah.
That there's someone who lives high above us, who gives us free will and really allows us to do whatever we want with our lives, so we can create what we create. And sometimes we create horrible things and we blame it on the source of the creation, but the source didn't create it. It was just the source to be able to create. And we went to that source and perverted it in certain areas. But I do believe that the world could be, at a point in time, would be a better place.
Okay. So that is the end of the questions. Do you have anything that you would like to share, comment on, or just this is like your free words, your free range?
Well, I'm very grateful to be a part of something that is
I'm so grateful to hear.
So much better than what I'm seeing. Just even this morning was on my phone and I'm reading and I'm watching the videos and stuff, and certain videos I'll scroll past real quick because I get depressed by it. I start feeling heart palpitations and that anxietal moment. And I don't like that feeling. So I definitely think that we need more things like this that calms the spirit, that gets full, complete, intellectual answer.
Spread the word. Spread the knowledge. Get yourself a kitty cat. But spread the word. The young youth has to break the chain. We tried to break the chain. Our parents, grandparents, they had a chance to break the chain. It's up to us to spread the word and let the youth break that chain. Not forcefully, but just spread the knowledge. Peace.
Okay, and any last messages you would like to give on your own besides the questions that I asked?
Nah. Keep a positive mind. And definitely look up her page.
Shauna Talks 1111.
She has a book on
Amazon Kindle. A book on Amazon Kindle is called A Breath of Fresh Air. If you got to buy that book, let me know. You guys can comment in the
and
documentary.
break the tie. break the chain.
Break the ties. Okay.
Bro, like, people, I see young youth still trying to gangbang. The music itself, yeah, it's cool and all that, but it's still influencing gangbang. Like, just break the chain.
Break the
Keep the
chain.
peace.
All right, thank you for your honest answers. Like I said, I like raw material, and I appreciate you allowing me to film you in this documentary. Thank you so much. What would world peace look like to you, and how has your life experience shaped your answer?
No bullying and no people making fun of mental health and
Okay.
no.
You said no bullying and no making fun of mental health, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so this is your second question. What's one thing that you think the world should hear?
that people should always be treated right.
All right, why do you think that money holds so much power in the world? And what can we do to fix that?
I don't quite know.
You don't quite know? Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question. How can we do better at fixing humanity? Like fixing the world. How can we do better at fixing the world? Fixing people, fixing society.
They should help people
Mm-hmm.
and be more love.
Yes, okay.
And people should understand.
Okay. I like that answer. What truly inspires you?
People that help people with mental health.
Okay, people that help other people with mental health.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you feel like mental health is important for people to talk about? Do you think it's important to talk about it in also the youth and children as of your age and older?
Yes.
Okay, do you feel like maybe it's not talked about enough for children?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna ask you last question. What would you like for the audience to gain from this documentary? So what do you want the people, when they watch the movie, to learn from it?
To always treat people right no matter what they're going through.
Okay, I like that answer. Do you have anything else that you would like to leave? No? Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of your answers. You gave some great answers. You're very wise. And we're gonna get to the bottom of it. We're gonna make sure that we get to the mental health and that we share love for the people. Thank you so much. What's up, guys? Shauna Talks 11. Thank you guys so much for watching this documentary. I hope that it opens your eyes to the world. I hope it opens your eyes to being less judgmental and understanding that we all go through the same thing. And just to be fair, I'm going to answer my own questions. I got my little questions right here. So the first question says, what would world peace look like to you, and how has your life experience have shaped your answer? I feel like world peace to me would be people stop judging each other, understanding each other's paths, and understanding that we are just human and we just all went through different situations, but not so much different. You know, we all went through pain, traumas, childhood traumas, relationship traumas, friendship traumas, work traumas. Everything has been just so much thrown at us, and I feel like if we just understood each other for once, that would make peace. The second answer says, what's one thing that the world needs to hear? Stop judging. Because you're not perfect, I'm not perfect, he or she's not perfect. So who are you to judge anyone for their life path when you haven't even figured out your own life path? The third question says, why do you think money holds so much power, and what can we do to change that? I feel like money holds so much power because people put so much value to money. A lot of people put this high standard, and if you don't have it, people won't even get to know you. It's even to the point where you could be like the best damn thing in somebody's life, and because you don't have a certain accumulation of wealth, people will sit there and look down upon you. And I feel like what can change that is just understanding like wealth is not everything. Yes, wealth is needed to live in this lifetime. Wealth is needed to survive, but it should not make you decide on whether you should love a person or love a person and decide to like, okay, should I talk to this person? Should I, just genuinely, money should not be your main objective on whether you should get to know a person for who they are. Question 4 says, how can we all do better how can we all do better to fixing humanity? I feel like I said, not judging, helping one another, understanding that we all went through this, understanding that we went through that, understanding that, like I said, we all went through the same life path. So for me to judge you, I have to judge myself, and for you to judge me, you have to judge yourself. And until you do that, I mean, just keep quiet. Question 5 says, what truly inspires you? What truly inspires me? What's a good question? Damn. I would say what inspires me is seeing people who've been in a dark time elevate and actually be finally happy. People who've been in a dark time finally finding peace in life and seeing that, like, damn, like, I don't always have to be down. I don't always, like, you're going through this too. I thought that you had the billions, and billionaires, trillionaires, $5, no dollars, don't matter. We all go through the same thing. And my ending question says, what would you want the audience to gain from this documentary? Is, as I've been saying, that we are not so different, that we are all just aiming for the right things. We're all aiming to live a peaceful life. We're all aiming for love. We're all aiming to be successful. We're all aiming to just be the best selves that we can be without any type of judgment. So that would be my main thing that I would say, that I would want everyone to get out of this documentary, and just enjoy life and take this documentary and use it as your guide to say, like, okay, well, I don't know what the next person been through. This person been through this person been through that. And, you know, even though we're different races, different sexualities, money-wise, billionaires, doesn't matter. Like, we all just want the same thing, and that's peace. So thank you guys for watching this documentary. I really hope that you take it into consideration, share with your loved ones, and just take this documentary and just sit there and say, like, we're not so different. Shout out to Talks Level 11, and this is Through My Lens, episode 1, season 1, Not So Different. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for episode 2.